Hi. Okay, I just finished a beautiful Kundalini Yoga class and I actually had a aha moment, a vision. And this had to do with conditioning. It had to do with what we accept our identity is. And to put it very practical, I just had this vision. This is nothing new, I didn't make it up. I remember watching my parents kind of do a similar example exercise through the workshops they used to facilitate when I was little, and I was part of it. So when we enter this realm, this world, this is who we are, basically, right? Let's assume this is your awareness, your consciousness, your emotional self, mental, everything is here. And you kind of, let's say, you have full there, kind of quite pure, angelic being, beautiful baby, the most beautiful thing you've seen. And then you start learning things like, through your parents and school, and then you were giving a name, and you were giving a set of rules and expectations, maybe religion. Later on you grew on and you started to want to fit in, so you took seriously your studies, and you took seriously your own identity, your last name, and everything, your nationality, political views, and you start creating this. And then at some point in your life, maybe, hopefully, you start thinking, I don't know, maybe I'm none of that. What if I don't want to be a photographer? What if I didn't really resonate with that religion? Or I'm not a fan of that football team. You start looking into your own, and you start feeling your own. And of course, at some point, you might come to that, and you're going, oh, yeah, this is pretty much who I am. Kind of happy with myself. You fill your glass. You reach a time where you're actually quite happy with your identity. No matter what it is, whether it's I'm a starseed light worker, yoga practitioner, or whether I like to dance, or this is my identity. And don't judge it in terms of darkness, or this is just the glass is full of these belief systems. But maybe it's not who you truly are, and you sense that you need to keep pouring in, because you've been spooned this, and some of it you willingly have put it in there. So you start going, actually, you really put it in, and you think, oh, that made a mess of myself. And that's what some people call the dark night of the soul. It's where everything starts, because also what's in the bottom starts coming up. So you're creating a mess of yourself, and you think, oh, I've done something wrong, this is not right. Maybe you just want to stay there and let things settle. Maybe they do settle, but maybe you're brave enough, or you're ruthless, and you're gonna go, I'm just gonna take it all out through my own pure divine connection with consciousness, my practice, and I'm gonna truly see what's in there. And maybe you can't get rid of everything, because maybe that means death, or a completely different, a true deep metamorphosis. But maybe that's good enough. Maybe that's good enough. Is that drinkable? I don't know. Would I give this? I will prompt others to actually have their own jug of truth and clear this too. So if I look at myself maybe 10 years ago, I might look like this, or 5 years ago, and I'm like, oh, all right, I'm quite good at this, I'm getting there. So for me, and the work I do, and my own calling, is to keep doing this until I'm pretty happy with the result. And yet every time I do that, more stuff comes in. And you're going, well, I'm putting a lot of truth in there. How come I'm still digging out? Well, because there's a lot of stuff there. There's still a lot of stuff. And you cannot see it or face it until you pour it in. And you try your best to get it out. Get it as pure as you can. And I think this is quite good. Now, of course, I can get really philosophical and say, well, you're still pretty contained. So if you really want to know who you are, there's no glass. You are everything. So there. I hope you enjoy my little demonstration of my philosophical thoughts after yoga. But I really prompt you to think of how much of this you're putting in this. Yeah, it's a balance. Life is a balance. It's still a game as well. So just really watch what you put it in. Not just blindly put it in because everybody's doing the same. Think of it, look at it. Does it look like a good spoon? Yummy spoon? Maybe. Maybe I want to try it. I want to try and experiment how it feels like. And then also be very careful, because you might have other people around you like this, that you're part of your circle, and they are also pouring their shit on you. And then you get really messed up because you don't know what was that. So just make sure that you keep yourself with their boundaries as clear in your own truth and in your own self. And you can just say to this person, hey, have you tried looking at your own glass and cleaning it with your own truth? Here, I'll show you. But you gotta do it yourself. I can't do it for you. That's your choice. So it's all about that. It's all about self-work. It's all about discernment. It's all about the search for your own truth. And it is only within. It's not what I'm telling you right now. It's not outside. Guru era is over. You are the guru. And this is my call to you. I am a human being. That's all I know I am. I am a human being having this human experience. So I'm going to be the damn best human being I can. And that is the pledge for me. And if I do that, hopefully I can inspire you and many others to do the same. And if we all do that, voila, the change we want to see. So there's no magic pills and there are no saviors. It's all you within, connecting and asking yourself one single question: who I am, and beyond, what am I? What am I? That's it. All right.